Hi guys, welcome back to English class. In this session, we are going to learn from Unit 3 poem. The title is All the World's a Stage and it was written by William Shakespeare. First, we see about the poet. William Shakespeare was born on 1564 and he died in the year of 1616. He was a prolific writer during the Elizabethan and Jacobean age of British theatre. Shakespeare's plays are perhaps his most enduring legacy, but they are not the only things he wrote. Shakespeare's poem remains popular to this day. Shakespeare's rich and diverse works have spawned countless adaptations across multiple genres and cultures. His writings have been compiled in various iterations of the complete works of William Shakespeare, which include all his plays, sonnets, and other poems. William Shakespeare continues to be one of the most important literary figures of the English language. Now we see the life cycle of the butterfly. All butterflies have complete metamorphosis. To grow into an adult, they go through 4 stages. The first stage of the butterfly is egg, and the second stage is larva, and the third stage of the butterfly is pupa, and the fourth stage of the butterfly is an adult. Each stage has a different goal. For instance, caterpillars need to eat a lot and adults need to reproduce. Okay, why we have seen the life cycle of butterfly here? Do you know? Because we also have 7 stages in our life like butterflies. So, those stages we are going to see in this poem. Are you ready? Yes, let's go into the poem. The poem's theme is that man is the ultimate loser in the game of life. He says, all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely its players. Every player plays 7 roles during his life. The first stage is of a newborn baby. That's the time when the baby is dependent on others. Next is the schoolboy who does not want to go to school. Then the lover who is painting her girlfriend's eyebrow. Next is the soldier who is ready to fight with everyone for his family. Then is a man who acts as if he knows a lot about life and gives advices to others. Next is the time when the man is just going to become old. Now is the final shutdown. He is again dependent on others for his last stage, and so now he ends his life. Let's see the poem line by line with explanation. All the world's a stage, and all men and women merely players. They have their exist and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. Meaning of the odd words: stage, a platform; merely, only; players, here; actress or actors; exist, a way by which one goes out; entrances, a way by which one enters. As all the world's a stage begins, we are dragged to a stage. It is like we are the audience and we are watching a drama on the stage right in front of our eyes. All the world's a stage tells you that all the men and women are only characters in the drama which is played on the stage. They have their exist and entrances. This means that all the people take birth and then die after a certain period of time. When the man enters into the world, he has 7 different ages or phases to go through. When he goes through these ages, he has to play different roles. These roles depict a man as a son, his responsibilities as a brother, father, husband, fighter for the nation, etc. At the first infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. Infant means a baby or a very small kid. Mewling means crying. Puking means vomiting. So, in these two lines, the poet says that the man begins his act on the stage as an infant. He pukes in the arms of his nurse and cries to be in the comfort of his mother. Then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like a snail, unwilling to school. Whining means expressing unhappiness. Satchel means a small bag to carry school books. Creeping means crawling or walking slowly. The second act starts when he turns into a school going boy who is unwilling to go to school and unwilling to take the responsibility of being a student. And then the lover, sighing like a furnace, with a woeful ballad, made to his mistress' eyebrow. Sighing means breathing deeply. Furnace means a fireplace. Woeful ballad means a very sad poem. Mistress means beloved. Here, the poet says that the third act then comes when he turns into a lover. His lover is the only person he sees dancing in front of his eyes. For him, there is absolutely no other place that can comfort him than the eyebrow of his lover. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pad, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. Oaths means promise. Pad means leopard. Seeking means finding. Bubble reputation means transitory fame. Here, the fourth act of All the World's a Stage portrays the man as a soldier or a fighter for the nation. His beard depicts all those strange oaths that he takes to protect his country and all the men and women living in it. No doubt he quarrels, but he also maintains his dignity to create and develop his reputation in front of others around him. This is perhaps the toughest stage in his life. And then the justice, in fair round belly with a good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise sauce and modern instances, and so he plays his part. Justice means judge, capon means a fat and big male chicken, lined means filled with, sauce means sayings. In these lines, the poet explains that then comes the fifth act where he turns into justice, the one who knows what is good and what is right. At this stage, he is perhaps the best person to approach to find out who is correct and who is wrong. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon with the spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful horse, well saved, a world too wide. For his shrunk shank and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish treble pipes and whistles in his sound. Slippered pantaloons means a funny old man wearing slippers. Shrunk shank means thin, weak and shrunk legs. Hose means tights or thin trousers. Pipes means high sound. Pouch means a small bag for carrying money. Here, the sixth stage comes into his life. In this stage, the man becomes very weak. He has pouches to carry money, and his tight trousers have become too big for him because he has become very lean. His big manly voice is turning again towards childish treble. This stage is called as the stage of Pantaloon. He has high status in society during this period, yet he is greedy for more. This stage does not remain for long in his life. Last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history is sucking childishness and merry oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Oblivion means forgetfulness. Sucking childishness means being like a child again. Sans means without. Merry means only. Finally, the man enters into the last stage. In this stage, the condition of the man becomes very miserable. Now he has grown very old and weak. This stage becomes for him to go through oblivion. No matter how hard he tries to remember things, he is just not able to remember anything. When he enters old age, he turns into a child again. Slowly, he begins losing his teeth, his vision, the taste in his mouth, and the love or greed for everything that he once wanted in his life. Let's see the mind map of All the World's a Stage by William Shakespeare. The first stage of men and women is an innocent infant. The second stage is an unwilling schoolboy. And the third stage is an attractive lover. And the fourth stage is the brave soldier. And the fifth stage is a wise judge. And the sixth stage is a pantaloon. And the seventh and last stage is an innocent man as a sucking childishness. Let's see a few key points for understanding. According to Shakespeare, the world is a stage and everyone is a player. He says that every man has 7 stages during his lifetime. The first stage of a man is childhood. In his second stage, he is an unwilling school-going student. He becomes a lover in his third stage, who composes ballads for his beloved one. In the fourth stage, he seeks a reputation in all and becomes a soldier. In his fifth stage, he becomes a fair judge with maturity and wisdom. In the sixth stage, he becomes a thin old man. At the last, second childhood stage, he loses his sense of sight, hearing, smell and taste. Okay children, up to this the poem gets over. Sit and learn something from the given notes and don't forget to do the given assignments. Okay? Thank you.